Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to tonight's class. We're going to continue practicing the WH questions, specifically the how questions, right? That we started talking about last class. We have a lot of WH questions and a lot of complements too that we can use in order for us to ask for something more specific every time. Yeah. So in this moment, at this moment, we're going to start increasing your vocabulary in such a way that you are going to be able to communicate clear ideas. But remember that what you have to do is go back and review everything you've learned. Yeah. Review the possessives, review the simple present, review the simple past, the present continuous, the future with going to, review all of it, because when we get to level B1, we're going to summarize everything or use everything you've learned so you can communicate in a more advanced way, kind of a not a professional way, but something deeper from your personal life. And it is important that you practice and review all the topics you've learned from the moment you started studying English to now. That is very important, okay? Now we're going to continue with more practice about these how questions that we started practicing last class from exercise number 4. And now in exercise number 5, we're going to write questions according to the answers we have in this conversation. So welcome and let's start. 5. Write questions with how and the words in parentheses to complete the conversation. Use the answers to help you. Number 1. Hi, friend. How is your mom feeling? She's not well. She's always tired and doesn't eat well. From the answer, a lot. She eats apples or bananas every day. The question is, how much fruit does she eat? A lot. She eats apples and bananas every day. Janice, from the answer, she always eats vegetables at dinner. What is the question we need?
How often does she eat vegetables?
Okay. How often does she eat vegetables? Perfect. She always eats vegetables at dinner. Number 3, Jenny. From the answer, 2, breakfast and dinner. What is the correct how question we need for this answer?
How many meals does she eat a day?
Perfect. Let me move this a little. How many meals does she eat a day?
Teacher,
2.
I have a question.
Aha.
In the second answer, I can put it on how much vegetable does she eat?
No. Fruit is a non-count noun. Fruit.
No, in
But
the
vegetables is
uh,
a count noun.
okay, it's a
So fruit is a non-count noun. That's why we could use much. Okay.
control. Yes.
But vegetables is not a non-count noun. It's a
And
count noun. That's
and
why we
and I
cannot
can
use it.
use how many?
With vegetables, yes.
How many?
How many vegetables does she eat?
Oh, thank you, teacher.
Sure. In case you use the question, how many vegetables does she eat? Then you would specify the number. Okay.
Okay.
For this answer, no.
Okay.
If you want to write that question for this answer, no. The answer would be different. Okay. Okay. For question number 4, the answer is about 3 times a week. Elizabeth, what's the question?
How often does she go to the gym?
How often does she go to the gym? Okay, about 3 times a week. When you use about, you're calculating it could be more or it could be less. 5. Oh, about an hour. What's question number 5? Maria, were you here?
Yes, teacher. Uh,
Please.
number 5. Mm, how how long does she spend at the gym?
Yes, at the gym. So how long does she spend at the gym? Could we use another option? How long does she spend at the gym? It's
How
okay.
How much time?
How much time? Yes. So you can ask, how long does she spend at the gym, or how much time does she spend at the gym? Oh, about an hour. She lifts weights and she does yoga. For answer or question number 6, Jenny, do you have it? The answer is about 4 hours a night.
I I put it on. How often does she go to the gym? Sorry. How many hours does she get sleep?
Okay. If you use how many hours, the end of the question would be different. How many hours does she get off sleep?
Alone.
But we wrote a different example. Do you remember what is the how question we use with sleep? Because sleep here
Alone.
is not the verb.
Alone.
No.
How much
How,
sleep does
How
she get?
much?
yes. How much sleep does she get? Yeah, because here the verb is get, not sleep. Sleep is the non-count noun. Yeah, sleep is the non-count noun in this case. You can count the hours you sleep, yeah, the minutes you sleep, but not the sleep itself. So in this case, sleep is a non-count noun. Check that here we have 6 different questions. No, 7 different questions with how. Yeah. These questions are in third person singular. These questions are talking about friends. No. Yeah. Friends, mother, right? Now in exercise 6, we have to rewrite these questions. So I am going to, how's your mom feeling? Here we have 6 questions. Yeah. The first one is, how much fruit do you eat? From the first question in the conversation, how much fruit does she eat in third person singular? You are going to change everything to you. Yeah, you know which she. So I am going to take these questions here and we're going to answer them. But first, oh no, let me move them a little so it doesn't look this way. From the question, how often does she eat vegetables? Let's change she for you and does for do. Yeah? So the question is, how often do you eat vegetables? In the third question, you are going to change it, but let me just erase this line. And I am going to put it here. So, how many meals do you eat a day? Do you eat a day?
This is homework.
No, we're going to answer them now.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I am changing them. And you are going to choose one question, okay? You don't have to answer them all. So let me just finish this. Okay, you are going to use only one question. You don't have to answer them all together. Choose one at least, because I am going to ask you all. Answer the question and you are going to give me your answer, okay? So take 30 seconds while I end with the last question. Answer it, write your answer, and I am going to ask you, what is the question you chose? And let me know your answer. Let me just change this. 10 more seconds. And here it is. So question number 1. Do you get? How much fruit do you eat? Please raise your hand if you want to answer question number 1. Okay. Isaí, how much fruit do you eat?
I eat a lot fruit,
A lot of.
a lot of fruit.
Mhm. Can you complement your answer by saying what kinds of fruit do you eat?
Mm,
Like,
I
uh-huh.
I a lot of I a lot of fruit. I eat strawberries and blueberries.
Okay. So I forgot to write the verb I eat. I eat a lot of fruit. I eat strawberries and blueberries. So this example may vary, right? Who wants to answer number 2? How often do you eat vegetables, Nayeli?
Yes, teacher. I usually eat vegetables.
Can you complement this answer? I mean, usually when? I usually eat vegetables every morning. I usually eat
Usually,
vegetables.
usually mm, from every week, I usually
So I usually eat vegetables.
maybe maybe 4 or 5 days of week.
Okay, so it's not every week, but 4 days a week. Yeah?
A week. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Number 3. Oh, Nelson, just be careful to write what do you eat. I eat vegetables 3 times a week. That would be correct. What about number 3? How many meals do you eat a day? Jenny?
Um, always I I always eat 5 meals on the day.
5 meals a
Meals
day.
a day.
A day, yes. Okay. So here only by saying I eat 5 meals a day, it's okay. If you are going to write an adverb frequency, that can be different, right? This answer is correct, completely correct. What about number 4? How often do you go to the gym, Janice?
I go 6 times a week. 6 times a week,
Six
or
times a week?
or 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Okay, 6 days.
Okay. You can also say I go to the gym 6 days a week or I go six days a week. That is also correct, right? Okay. You can also give the days you go to the gym. For example, if it's from Monday to Saturday, from Sunday to Friday, okay? You could also use that structure. Who else? How long do you spend at the gym? How long do you spend at the gym? If that also applies for you, someone else can answer this. How long do you spend at the gym?
Oh, about 2 hours.
Usually.
Mm-hmm.
I lift weights and do cardio.
Okay, so about 2 hours a day.
Mhm.
I lift weights and do cardio. Yes. Okay, that is only as a complement. And the last one, yeah. How much sleep do you get?
About 7 or 8 hours a night.
A night.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How much sleep do you get? About 7 or 8 hours a night. You can also say about 7 hours a night. When you use about, that means it can be more or it can be less. So in this case, you don't actually need to write or 8, right? Because that's why you use about, you calculate. Okay, these answers may vary. Now, how can you communicate them? How can you communicate them? So you don't wait until someone asks you these questions and you give each of those answers separated. Yeah? But you communicate this to someone. Let's pretend this is what the conversation is about. You're not waiting for someone to ask you, so then you answer. But how would you communicate this? In a paragraph, not question answer, but in a paragraph, in a talk. For example, if we're talking about our healthy habits, yeah, because this is what the conversation is about, our healthy habits, you can say, I eat a lot of fruit. I eat bananas and apples. I prepare them in a fruit salad and eat them in the morning. But vegetables, oh, I don't eat vegetables in the same quantity I eat fruit. Yeah? Well, you can give more information if you want to, or you can only read them the way you have them here in this order. Yeah? So for homework, you are not going to send me a picture of your answers. Question, answer. No, but only in form. Give me a story of your healthy habits, okay? How would you do it? Would you only copy this list of sentences or would you add something else? Okay? So send me a picture of your healthy habits, tell me a story about it, and then when you receive a check mark, then you can send me an audio. First, I will check the grammar, the vocabulary, the structure, if it makes sense, if it's understandable or not. Yeah? Do it for homework. Now,
Teacher, repeat homework.
yes,
Sorry.
don't worry. You are going to write a paragraph. A paragraph. Write a paragraph. A paragraph about your healthy habits. Yeah? You are not going to write the question and answer. Question and answer. No, no, no. But I want you to tell me a story about your healthy habits. By saying a paragraph, I'm not saying it has to be short or long. You decide. Yeah? If you want to include only the sentences, oh, the answers to these questions, write them. But try to add something else. So it's a story. not only a list of sentences. Yeah?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Better. Perfect. If you have any other questions about this homework, please let me know. Send me a picture of your homework, of your paragraph. I will check vocabulary, order, grammar. Yeah? So when we see everything's okay, you will receive a check mark as a reaction. Then you can send me the audio for that story. Okay? Until we make sure that is all correct. Now, what are you gonna do? Let me show you the whiteboard. In this part, we have vocabulary that we are going to listen tomorrow for the audio parts. That's why we're going to work on a dictation. So please be ready with a piece of paper and pen or pencil, or only your cell phone, wherever you want to write. Let's start with the first part. First part. Are you guys ready? Okay. First, a list of words with its meanings. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. You are going to need it. Number one, push you to do well. Encourage you to succeed. Number two, take a break. Leave a situation for a little while. Or stop. Three, disappear. Go away. Do you want me to repeat until now?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay. We're going to write more, but I will repeat this. Okay. Number one, push you to do well. Encourage you to succeed. Two, take a break. Leave a situation for a little while. Or stop. Three, disappear. Go away. Number four, classic. A classic book, story, etc. is a book that has been around for a long time and with which many people are familiar. And number 5, by hand. Made with hand tools. And that's it. Do you want me to repeat these last two?
Yes,
Can
yes,
repeat the
teacher.
last
One more time. Number 4, classic.
classic.
A classic book, story, etc. is a book that has been around for a long time and with which many people are familiar. And 5, by hand. Made with hand tools. So let's check. Number 1 is push you to, no, sorry, where was I? Number 5. Push you to do well. Meaning encourage you to succeed. Encourage you to succeed. Number 2, take a break. Leave a situation for a little while or stop. 3, disappear. Go away. And 4, this is the longest one, classic. A classic book, story, etc. is a book that has been around for a long time and with which, oh, with which many people are familiar. And number 5, by hand. Made, yeah, made with hand tools. Okay. Check all the mistakes you probably had. These dictations are in order for you to identify those words you already know or the sounds you may already recognize. Sometimes you don't listen to the words the other person saying clearly, but even though you don't understand, by context, you can write what they're saying. Didn't that happen to you? Or did that happen to you? Like maybe you didn't completely understand, but it's like, ah, yeah, it's about this. So you ended the sentence that way. That is somehow a way you can realize if you are actually improving your fluency, your comprehension, and your writing with vocabulary. But before we continue, do you have any questions on any of the words we have in these phrases?
Yes, teacher.
Hmm,
Encourage and told.
okay. Encourage
Yes.
and tools, right? Okay. Encourage. If I want to encourage you to do something, is when I want you to feel the need to do something. For example, if you want to learn English, but you don't want to study, it's like, oh, I don't want to study today. But you have to study. Oh, no, but no, not today, tomorrow. And then we go to tomorrow, and you're like, oh, well, not this week. Not this week. Next week, I will continue learning English. When you have this attitude to learning English, it's like, oh, no, tomorrow, next week. I need to encourage you to do it. Yeah? It's like, come on, do it. Do you want to have a better job? This is just an example, right? Do you want to have a better job? Yes. Do you want to speak English fluently when you go to the United States? Yes. Do you want people to understand you when you speak English? Yes. Well, study English, practice English. Oh, well, okay, okay. But I need to continue doing this to you, with you, so you feel the need to continue practicing English and studying English. When I do this, when I try to convince you, like, come on, study, come on, you can do it, come on. This is when I encourage you. Uh-huh.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Mm. And tools, right?
Right.
Tools are equipment, instruments. Equipment or instruments you use to work on something. When you use tools that you use with your hands, or you use something, sorry, you use something, an equipment, an instrument you use with your hands, this is when you work on something by hand. For example, scissors, these are tools, yeah, scissors. I don't know too much about tools, to be honest, but scissors is one of the tools you can use to work on something by hand, yeah. Well, for gardening, for example, if you want to cut your grass, you need to use some special equipment to cut your grass. You are not going to do it with these scissors, but you need something bigger, right? Or surgical instruments when a surgeon needs to open a human's body, they need to use instruments, special instruments to have a surgery, right? So tools are these instruments, equipments, implements that people use to work on something by hand. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anyone else?
No, teacher.
Okay. Let's go back to the book. Let me show you. Now, don't stress out. Your homework will be to work on this. Okay, we're going to answer this now, yeah? But what I mean is, you are going to experience this for homework, okay? This is kind of a yoga class, check. And tomorrow we are going to have an activity like this. So you are going to use your yoga instruments. Don't stress out. Read the text, write the instructions from the box in the correct places. We have move your arms to the right, sit carefully on the ball, raise your body, and then lower your head and arms. The new healthy you exercise ball. No, it's too small. Repeat these exercises 20 times for each activity. 20 times. The first one is the sit up. Check the ball, check the position, check the exercise. We're going to read. Janice, can you please read number 1 for the
Put
sit
your
up?
back, put your back carefully on the ball. Place your feet on the floor.
Place your feet on the floor.
Ah, place. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry.
Jenny, can you please read the second one?
Put your hands behind your head.
And number 3, Irma, please.
Raise your head and arms slowly. Hold your stomach in.
From these steps for the sit up and the options we have above, what is the last instruction, the number 4 instruction? Move your arms to the right, raise your body, sit carefully on the ball, or then lower your head and arms.
Raise your body.
Okay, check. We're going to see the step by step so you can identify what is the last one. The sit up. You are going to put your back, let's pretend this is your back, yeah? Your back. You are going to put your back carefully on the ball, yeah? So you are like that. Then it says place your feet on the floor. Here, place is a verb, okay? Place, it's like put. Place your feet on the floor here, okay? So you don't move them. Number 2, put your hands behind your head like this. Raise your head and arms slowly. So you are going to be like this and you have to raise your head and arms slowly. Yeah? And it says hold your stomach in. So you are going to have it like this. Hold your stomach in. Okay? So you don't are like this. You're not like this, but hold your stomach in while you work on the sit up. So you raise your head and arms slowly. Hold your stomach in. With these instructions, put your back carefully on the ball, place your feet on the floor, put your hands behind your head, raise your head and arms slowly, and hold your stomach in. What is the last step? If you are like this, then what are you supposed to do?
Raise your body.
No,
Move your arm to the right.
no.
Then lower your head and arms.
Aha, lower your head and arms. If you raise your head and arms, you need to lower your head and arms and raise and lower and raise and lower. Yeah? So the last one is lower your head and arms. You raise your head and arms and then lower your head and arms. Yeah? The weight lift. The first one is the one we're looking for. Isai, can you please read number 2?
Hold a weight in each hand.
Hold a weight in each hand. One here, one here. Yeah? Nadia, can you please read number 3?
Sure. Lift the weights over your head. Keep your back straight.
Mhm. Keep your back straight.
Keep your back straight.
Mhm. So hold a weight in each hand. One here, one here. Lift the weights over your head like this. Yeah, over your head. Lift the weights over your head like this. Keep your back straight. So you are going to be like this. Yeah, like this, not like this. No, no, but keep your back straight doing this. Okay? And lower the weights to your shoulders. So the weights are here, and then lower the weights to your shoulders here.
Sí.
Considering these steps, what is the first one?
Sit careful on the ball.
Sit carefully on the ball.
Sit carefully. Yes, perfect. Sit carefully on the ball. So that's number one. Sit carefully on the ball. Place your feet on the floor. Yeah. Hold a weight in each hand. Lift the weights over your head. Keep your back and neck keep your back straight, and then lower the weights to your shoulders. And repeat. Raise and lower. Raise and lower. Yeah? I'm going to erase this so we can identify the next steps. The reach. Listen. Reach is a verb. Yeah? For example, if I want to change the light bulb, yeah? If I want to change the light bulb, I need to reach it. I need to reach it. Yeah. Yes. Reach. You need to, and then you get it. Yeah. Reach something. For the reach, you are going to pretend you need to reach something. Yeah. It's like, but with a ball. Number one. Who wants to read the first step? Janice, please.
Stand up and hold the ball. Stretch your arms and raise the ball over your head.
And raise the ball over
Raise.
your head. Thanks. Irma, what's number two? Can you please read it?
Yes, teacher. Move your arms to the left. Keep your legs straight. Don't move your feet.
So you need first to stand up, right? So you are not going to be sitting, but stand up and hold the ball like this. Stretch your arms and raise the ball over your head like this. Move your arms to the left. Keep your legs straight. Don't move your feet. So if we're like this, what's number three, Nayeli?
Uh,
From the options above,
it's move your arms to the right.
yes, to the opposite side, right?
Yes.
So move your arms to the right. Next one. Isai, please read number one for the squat.
Yes. The squat. Place the ball against the wall. Put your back against the wall.
Thank you. Nayeli, please read number two.
Yes, teacher. Lower your body, bending your knees. Keep your back straight.
Yes. So for the squat, you need to place the ball against the wall. It's like this. Let's pretend this is the ball and you are going to press it to the wall, right? That is against the wall. You are going to press it with your back and the wall right here. Yeah? Put your back against the wall, which is the part of your body you are going to use to press the ball. Lower your body. This is raise and this is lower, right? Raise lower. But you are not going to do it the way you did it with the sit-up. You are going to do it bending your knees. What's bending? Bending is the verb. Let's pretend these are your knees, yeah? And this action is bend. Bend. You bend your knees. So here we have this guy bending his knees so he can lower his body, yeah? So you are going to lower your body, bending your knees. Keep your back and neck straight. Like this, not like this. Yeah? So lower your body, bending your knees, keep your back straight. And what is the last step?
Then lower your
Raise your body.
Raise your body.
raise your body.
Raise.
Raise your body.
Raise your body.
Your body.
So if you lower something, you need to raise it back. You lower and you raise it. Your homework. Check. I am going to write pretty fast the number 4. Then lower your head and arms, which is the number 1 for the first one, and sit carefully on the ball. Sit carefully on the ball. What are you going to do for homework? Do these exercises. Yeah? If you work on something for real, you will be able to think even more in English. Yeah? You are not going to give your brain the time to think in Spanish to do something. Yeah? But you are going to focus all your energy and attention to do this for real. Okay? So you are going to stand up in front of the mirror and you are going to work on this. So I recommend, as I always do, copy this first, okay? The sit-up. And you are going to read the sit-up. You don't have to memorize it. No. Copy. Put your back carefully on the ball. If you don't have a big ball, try to use your pillow. Do you know what a pillow is? Your pillow, where you put your head when you sleep? Okay. If you don't have a ball like this, use your pillow, but just pretend it's the ball, okay? So put your back carefully on the pillow, place your feet on the floor. In this case, you are going to use your bed, right? Your bed. When you don't hold the pillow, you are going to use your bed. Put your hands on your feet on the floor, sorry. Put your hands behind your head and do it, okay? But say this out loud. That is the powerful thing here. Say this out loud. Put your hands behind your head and do it, okay? Put your hands behind your head, okay? And raise your head and arms slowly. Don't forget to hold your stomach again. Yeah? So you work on the sit-up. Raise your head and arms slowly, then lower your head and arms. And repeat. How many times you are going to do this?
20.
20, yes. So repeat these exercises 20 times for each activity.
Only
Are you going to
one.
repeat the 20 times? Yes. Okay. This is going to be pretty powerful for you to continue thinking in English. Pretty powerful. I'm not going to ask you to send me a video for this. No, no, no. But do it. Okay. Do it. I'm not going to be sure if you did it or not, but this is something that you need to take advantage of, okay? So you work on it, do it for real, don't memorize it, you can read it, so you read, okay, put your back and neck straight like this. Hold your stomach in and exaggerate it if you want to. If you do it this way, you are going to improve your English a lot, I promise, a lot. Do it today or tomorrow because today is kind of late if you don't work out or if you are tired, you're not going to do it tonight. But do it tomorrow and do it the day after tomorrow and do it the day after tomorrow. Do it every day for a week, for 20 days if you want to. it will be perfect. So that would be it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Work on it. I promise this will be the best exercise you can work on. I promise. And see you tomorrow for a lot of audios. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
See you guys
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.